Chesterfield, conquerors of Forest in the last round, play Wrexham, who've left Wales to defeat West Ham, Peterborough and Birmingham. Well, to find out more about Wrexham, we sent Gary Richardson, or at least I think it's Gary Richardson.
Our journey eventually led us to a remote Welsh hillside. We wondered if humans had ever walked here. Then we saw them. A rare species, shy at first. Our cameras had found Wrexham footballers.
Wrexham have been preparing for their big day all week. The players and management are as nice a bunch as you could wish to meet.
It's a nice day. Hi, Gary.
Brian, hello, how are you?
All right, you?
Yeah, great.
Time you right?
About 20 minutes ago.
Cup success is nothing new to Wrexham, who'll ever forget their remarkable win against Arsenal. And big names have tumbled again. In the last round, it was Birmingham. The town's gripped by cup fever and the possibility that Wrexham could make the semi-finals for the first time.
It's electric. People are enjoying themselves at the moment, and it's nice to be part of, you know, something that could create history.
There's a great buzz around the place. People sort of queued up overnight for tickets for the Chesterfield game, which is sort of unheard of at Wrexham. Campfires in the car park and what have you. So there's a great buzz around everywhere.
Andy! Save Andy! Cameras must be on.
The backroom staff know a thing or two about the FA Cup. Kevin Reeves scored in the final for Manchester City against Spurs.
A chance perhaps for Jones.
And Joey Jones played for Liverpool against Manchester United.
I've got good staff. You know, when your first question, did I ever want to be a manager? I did, but it was so important that I brought Joey in and Kevin in as my assistant, and Cliff was here. It's so important you have good people around you to help you, and that's what I've got.
Right, Jockey. See this fella here? Hey, just get a picture of this. This fella can spin legs, 65. Yeah? Done him. Done him this morning. You don't tangle with the Vatican Spain. The Vatican Spain done him.
It's a nice club there, the boss and Kev and Joey. They're all friendly, they all look after the lads, and we seem to be working well this year. In the league, we're doing quite well, but we seem to be drawing a lot of games. And in the cup, it just seems to be gelling. We seem to be like rising to the occasion, especially in the big games.
And Brian Hughes has risen to the occasion throughout the cup run, scoring 6 goals in the competition. A product of the youth scheme, he's a valuable asset. But how long will Wrexham be able to keep him at the club?
Does it annoy you at all, though, that you find sort of somebody that you think is a nugget and he changes into a diamond and then you have to flog him off? I mean, that would cheese me off.
Yeah, but that's part and parcel of football, really, isn't it? I mean, if we can help players progress, they are ambitious. Hopefully they can come and get better with ourselves, and if we can get promoted, you know, all well and good. But I mean, if they use us as a stepping stone, it'd be great. We're proud for, like, Chris Armstrong started with us and he's doing so well now. We never thought he would turn into a multi-million-pound player, but it makes us proud that, you know, he started with us.
The return of Gary Bennett 10 days ago is a boost. Mind you, he could have been lining up for the opposition.
On the Monday, the Preston manager pulled me into his office and he said Chesterfield and Wrexham were interested in signing you. And there was no way I could possibly have lined up against Wrexham in a quarter-final of the FA Cup, so the Chesterfield move was totally out. But the other thing was to line up against Chesterfield for Wrexham, and that was definitely the thing I wanted. And lucky enough, it come off.
On a big day like this, the most important thing is collectively how they do well. I don't think you can pick out one individual. Yes, it might turn out that somebody might produce something magical to win the game. And you would obviously look at certain individuals for that, such as Gary Bennett, such as Brian Hughes. It might be a save from Andy Marriott. You know, incidents like that can change the course of a game. But it's the collective unit and who will play well on the day, and I think that's going to be the most important thing.
It's a team effort through and through, not only on the pitch, but off it as well. Gladys the Cat's been at the club for 10 years, Madge for 30 and Sue 18 years.
We want to go, and yet it's going to be very nerve-wracking. That's the only trouble. You can feel it now, can't you? At least I think if we stay behind and watch it on television, you can run out and it gets a bit...
Because Birmingham was once in the last quarter of an hour, just feeling sick. It was awful.
So everybody's excited, everybody wants to be a part of it, and the supporters have been absolutely brilliant in the cup games that we've had so far. It's just a shame that we can't get more tickets, you know, but that's the way it goes. I'm sure the ones that aren't there, they'll be with us in spirit and they'll be watching it on the Welsh TV.